Hello, I'm Bodas from Wisdom for Dominion, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 tips to help you start a YouTube channel, something like this, for less than $100. Of course, starting a channel, something like this, professional standard, could cost you thousands of dollars, but most of the times you may not have the kind of money for a start, or you're not yet ready to make such a commitment for something you ain't really sure. So, getting to cut down the cost and start with a low cost channel, say $100 or less, will be good, so you watch the turnover before finally making a commitment. Well, these 10 principles are going to help you achieve just that. And I've actually reproduced a setting the way I actually began my own channel a few months ago. That was in December 2016. So we're going to look into that very keenly. Remember, for more, you can check the video description, visit our site, and also subscribe for more content every weekend. Right now, let's begin. Basically, there are just three key things you have to note for a channel, something like this. The first is your camera, which you're seeing through right now, the quality, which determines how clear the images are. But most of the time, for a start, getting a low camera, you can compensate that with a good video editor, which we are going to be seeing how to get a lot of free of them out there. And secondly is your lighting, the light you see on my face right now, so people can actually see you more clearly. And lastly, it's the background. That's three components which you actually see now. You can see my stand, you can see my seat, you can see any other thing else. So with these three basic things, let's look at our first tip to getting such a channel. The very first tip is to get a low cost camera. Well, the camera is most of the times the greatest investment you can make for a channel like this, because cameras for a YouTube channel like this could range from $200 to thousands of dollars. So it all depends on how you want to go. But on Amazon, you can actually find second-handed Samsung cameras PL120, 150 for $60, $80 if you're lucky. But however, for a start, I always recommend you use a mobile phone, because why not use your phone? You're just trying to test, you're experimenting, and if the fans, the turnout, your audience are really interested, you could upgrade to something great. So it's preferable start with your phone. You could position it with both. I'm going to show you how to do that to sustain it and get someone static while you want to start shooting. Because with your phone or your friend's phone or your parents' phone, you just need a phone to do it, and you save yourself the cost of getting a camera. Well, with your camera, your biggest investment in place, everything else is just going to fall into place. Well, our second tip is getting a good lighting system and a background. It's important that your lighting system and your background correlate. So you see, I get white light with a white background right here, so it improves the lighting in the room. Actually, for background, you could actually just get a wall with the color which you're using, a smooth wall, and a proper lighting will actually create an attenuation and it cannot be evident that it's a wall. Or you could actually get a piece of cloth that looks like that color for a start. Or you can actually get a professional background which is used for shooting videos or for taking photographs. In December 2016, when I began, actually I needed a white background, and before I could actually invest in probably something harder than like this, I just used a piece of cloth, more like I think was a bedspread, a bed sheet, which I used then. But once you look at the videos, you can actually figure out that it was that. But what are we trying to achieve? We are trying to get the things done. We want the results. We are not caring about how we get there. Remember, you're doing test and experiment. It's an MVP. So you get the results before you know if you're making a commitment. For the lighting system, I encourage using a lamp stand, because in December 2016 I used a lamp stand. I'm going to demonstrate that to you. Literally, we can say our motto is just to get the job done. All we are interested in is to get the results, irrespective of the methods we use to get that. Remember, your viewers don't really see all of these things. All they are interested really is in your content and in the lighting and the quality of your video as you show them. So our third tip is to get a camera stand. Well, a camera stand could cost you hundreds of dollars if you're interested in going for professional. But for a start, a camera stand's purpose and its result that it offers is to secure your camera at a particular level where you can actually sit and get to focus. So I think a table will do that pretty well. And that's what I'm going to show you, which I've actually done right here, and you're going to see. So literally, this is what we are talking about. So as you can see, you're seeing the background wall, which is white, something that's pasted there like a chart, a tapestry, and over down you can see the table and the lamp stand on it with a book, and you can see that it's actually projecting the light towards me, and the thing right down there is where I'm going to sit, and my laptop is on my right where I actually read the script, and then after reading I turn and face the light, the camera, and I start shooting. The camera is actually somewhere under the lampstand, just at the level of my eye. So I use books to support it, as you can actually see right now. Pretty simple, right? And all of that for less than $100. Like, our fourth tip is to get a good video editor. Down below I've left links for you to get free video editors and with tutorials on how to use them. Because with a video editor you can actually compensate for the limitations of your camera, adjusting the color, the lighting, the structuring, and even with some professional skills with Photoshop you can actually perfect and really change the background from something like this to even the Eiffel Tower or whatsoever you desire. Our fifth tip, which I actually included it for those who are not really interested to be seen in front of a camera, probably your channel is to make tutorial videos, programming tutorials, designing tutorials. But what you really need is a good screen recorder, and below I've put links to screen recorders. So the fifth tip is to get a good screen recorder which will be also able to edit and adjust your voice even as you go with what you do. And that's why our sixth tip is to create a brand. You want to create a brand for whatsoever you're doing, a unique logo, a unique cover photo, a unique sticker, and all of that, such that your audience can identify your videos from among many, even at a distance. So creating a brand makes it look more professional, makes it look more stylish, and I've included links to where you can actually go and create logos, create stickers, create cover production equipment. We have content we have produced and a brand at less than $100. So the next thing is to get this content to the proper audience, and this is where our seventh tip comes in. And our seventh tip is to advertise and promote your channel. Social media is a vital tool. You want to make use of all the social media networks which you can have access to. Create accounts, use the same logo, use the same cover photo. You give your YouTube channel a brand on all the social medias, and there you can advertise your videos by posting them, commenting, putting links so that people can actually from the social media visit your YouTube channel. And there you're really experimenting to get people's feedback, to see how much they love your videos and any complaints on what you could update or recommendation. So our eighth tip is to create a website. Creating a website today is pretty easy with WordPress. You can actually create a blog where you link your videos, because you want people to have full access as much as possible to your content, so people can actually visit your website. Remember, you're creating a brand, so you're trying to make it look professional, look responsible. So a website is a good tool for doing that, and so you can actually link and embed your videos on your website. So our ninth tip is to convert your videos to articles. For those interested in actually monetizing their website, most of these advertisement networks don't appreciate websites with just video content and no text. So converting your videos to articles will increase your chances of earning through the ads that you display on your website. And finally, our 10th tip, which is probably one of the most important: give your channel a big launch. Don't just say to yourself you're still starting in something small, you're not really sure people are going to like it. Like I said, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Create social media accounts, send the word out that you're preparing content to meet a particular need. So you start creating an awareness in your audience. You create excitement, anxiety, and enthusiasm. And you give your channel a day of launching. You could create an event on Facebook. And as the day approaches, you get things all ready. And on that big day, while everyone is expecting to see that content, you release it officially. So giving it a kind of great launch. You could even go as far as making stickers, making banners, making cover photos for all of that. But giving it a big launch gives it the sense of importance of great value. So those are 10 tips to start a successful YouTube channel for less than $100. Please leave all your questions and comments down below. I'll be happy to help as much as I can. And perhaps you may have an idea on how to cut down costs when creating a YouTube channel. I'm also eager to learn from you in the comments below. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more interesting content every weekend. And remember, for more, you can check out the video description. You can also visit our website or follow us on our social media accounts. I personally selected a couple of videos here for you, which I'm sure you're going to love them. Remember, all things are possible, and it only depends on your capacity to think. Look at what you already have around you and figure out a way to use those to achieve the results you desire. And so you get to test everything you want to test with less than $100, and you have a good YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video.